Kick off your day with the Carnival Breakfast Show, Mondays through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Absolute Radio for the funnest way to start your day. The Carnival Breakfast Show. Dig it.
Good morning and welcome. This is Newspaper Review on Carnival Radio Breakfast Show. I am Oluwatimilei Ajayi. And here are the headlines. Biafra Day, Mba orders workers roll call, police deploy special squad. Traders reject allegations of indiscriminate hike in price of food items. Government, Labour, OPS resume new minimum wage negotiation. APC non-serving senators laud president's commitment to separation of powers. One year in office, my government walking the talk, says Tinubu. To begin the news this morning, President Bola Tinubu yesterday assessed his performance in the last 366 days and gave himself a thumbs up, saying his government is walking the talk. Tinubu, who also hailed Nigerians for 25 years of unbroken democratic rule, urged the citizenry to build a nation for generations unborn. He, however, warned against risking the nation's democracy, saying, as Nigerians, we must continue to collaborate, work together, and build a country against the backdrop that we do not have another country we can call our own. President Tinubu spoke at a joint sitting of the National Assembly where he formally flagged off the recitation of the old national anthem, Nigeria We Hail Thee. He had earlier signed into law the bill dropping the current national anthem, Arise O Compatriots for Nigeria We Hail Thee, that was passed on Tuesday by the Senate and last week by the House of Representatives. The president assured that his address would be on June 12, which is Democracy Day. Tinubu arrived at the Green Chamber of the National Assembly at exactly 12:31 p.m. for the official takeoff of the anthem, which they all sang with a brigade of guards leading. Also, at the chamber to witness the joint session were the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, Borno State Governor Professor Babangana Zulum, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Patricia Ete, and a host of former lawmakers. For more details, you can visit the Vanguard newspaper. 1 year in office, my government walking the talk, says Tinubu. Meanwhile, dealers in food items in selected markets across Lagos State have rejected the widespread accusations that they manipulate and inflate prices of food items indiscriminately. They have rather blamed the skyrocketing prices of food items on insecurity in many parts of the country, which they said had hampered supplies from farmers across the country. The accusations had led the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) to embark on a fact-finding mission to markets across the country. Speaking in an interaction with the FCCPC mission yesterday, Chairman of Mile 12 International Perishable Market in Lagos, Alhaji Sheikh Usman, said, "Nobody is inflating anything. The reason for rising cost of food items is because most farmers have been chased away from the farms by bandits, and many of them are now in IDP camps. The only solution to this problem is for people to return to the farms. If you're not farming and you're not importing food, so how do you get the food?" Chairman of Ile-Epo Okiodo Market, Alhaji Taufik Olorunkemi, also told the FCCPC officials that insecurity is a major issue in the rising prices of food items because farmers are not able to go to the farms due to the menace of kidnapping. He stated further another reason for the food inflation is the increase in the price of petrol as a result of removal of fuel subsidy, which has led to the increase in the cost of transportation. This news was sourced from the Vanguard newspaper. Traders reject allegation of indiscriminate hike in prices of food items. Away from that, the Enugu State government has clarified that it did not declare today as a public holiday or sit-at-home day, as been speculated in public spaces. This is even as Anambra and Imo State police commands said they have deployed their men to offices and schools to counter any threat to lives and property by hoodlums. The statement by Enugu State government, Anambra and Imo police commands followed threats by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, insisting on commemorating the Biafra Day in the southeast today. IPOB said the day was set aside to honor those who died during the civil war between July 6, 1967 and January 15, 1970. IPOB also warned that all activities in the southeast are banned on 30th of May, calling on the governors in the region to provide adequate security for lives and property on that day. Also, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, insisted that today's celebration must be held despite threats by Nigerian security agents. In a circular issued yesterday by Enugu State Head of Service, Ken Ugu, and circulated to heads of state agencies, ministries, parastatals, academic and medical institutions, and other sundry arms, the head of service said it became expedient to clarify that the state government did not declare today as a public holiday or sit-at-home day, contrary to the misconceptions from some quarters. According to the circular, may I therefore remind our workers that failure to be in their duty post today will attract summary dismissal from service in line with the enabling provisions of the public service rules. For more details, go visit the Vanguard newspaper. Biafra Day. Mba orders workers roll call. Police deploy special squad. Extra senators of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) under the aegis of APC Non-Serving Senators Council have praised President Bola Tinubu for his commitment to the principles of separation of powers, particularly his support for the independence of the judiciary and the legislature since he assumed office a year ago. In a statement yesterday by its convener, Senator Bashir Lado, the council said your courageous measures and decisive actions have been nothing short of transformative. The introduction of policies to attract foreign investment is a testament to your bold vision and unwavering commitment to Nigeria's progress. The council also lauded the president's focus on infrastructure development, saying the strides you have made in infrastructure development are exemplary. The construction of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and the completion of the second Niger Bridge are monumental achievements that will stand the test of time. Praising President Tinubu for his commitment to improving the lives of all Nigerians through Praising President Tinubu for his commitment to improving the lives of all Nigerians through initiatives that enhance food security and social welfare programs, the Council said your focus on stomach infrastructure underscores your dedication to improving the lives of all Nigerians. Your initiatives aimed at enhancing food security and social welfare programs are a testament to your commitment to the well-being of our citizens. This news was sourced from the nation's newspaper. APC non-serving senators laud President's commitment to separation of powers. Talks between the federal government and organized labor on a new minimum wage will resume tomorrow, 3 days after a third attempt by them to reach an agreement failed. Nigeria Labour Congress NLC President Joe Ajaero made this known yesterday. Also yesterday, the federal government enjoined Labour to be considerate and patriotic in its demand. Ajaero said the union received a letter of invitation from the chairman of the tripartite committee, Gobi Aji, which it would honor. The letter was signed by the committee secretary, Ekpo Unta. The NLC leader said, "We will attend the meeting, but our ultimatum expires on Friday. If they present a better offer on that day, we will accept it, but we will not attend the meeting for the sake of talks. We will not go into a monologue." Negotiators on the new wage failed to reach an agreement on Tuesday, despite the government raising its offer to 60,000 naira. Labour officials who lowered their demand to 494,000 naira walked out of the meeting, claiming they wanted to make consultation, but they failed to return to the venue. Labour leaders thereafter told reporters that they rejected 60,000 naira offer. The federal government restated its commitment to ensuring that workers were paid a living wage, but it urged Labour to recognize that the nation's economy was still on the path of recovery from the effect of COVID-19 pandemic and other economic shocks. Minister of State for Labour and Employment Nkiruka Onyejiocha said in a statement by the ministry's press and public relations director Olajide Oshundun that the government offer of 60,000 naira was a demonstration of its willingness to ensure that a mutually beneficial agreement was reached. For more details, go visit the nation's newspaper. Government, Labour, OPS resume minimum wage negotiation. To bring the newspaper to a close this morning, here's a quick recap of the headlines. Biafra Day, Imba orders workers roll call, police deploy special squad. Traders reject allegation of indiscriminate hike and prices of food items. 1 year in office, my government walking the talk, says Tinubu. Government, Labour, OPS resume new minimum wage negotiation. And lastly, APC non-serving senators laud President's commitment to separation of powers. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. My name remains Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. You can download our Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. You can also check out our website at carnivalmedia.ng. Good morning.